The only way we're gonna get through this
Rockstar Games is set to release the highly anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6 in autumn 2025. This installment returns players to the fictional state of Leonida, inspired by Florida, with Vice City as its central metropolis. The narrative follows dual protagonists, Lucia and Jason, marking the first time a female lead character is playable in the series' 3D era. The storyline revolves around their involvement in modern-day criminal activities and heists. The game aims to deliver a richly detailed open-world experience, continuing Rockstar's tradition of immersive storytelling and expansive environments. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Ubisoft. Serving as a prequel to the 2003 original, the game is set in a vast multicultural universe and aims to expand upon the lore of the series. Players can expect an open-world experience with seamless transitions between cities, skies, and space, all without loading screens. The game introduces new gameplay mechanics, including melee combat, ranged weapons, jetpacks, and a spyglass tool for reconnaissance. Despite its ambitious scope, the game has faced a protracted development cycle, with its initial announcement dating back to 2008.
Fuck me. Damn!
Hideo Kojima's sequel, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, is slated for release on June 26, 2025, exclusively for PlayStation 5. The game continues the journey of Sam Porter Bridges, portrayed by Norman Reedus, as he navigates a post-apocalyptic world. The sequel introduces new characters, including Tomorrow and Rainy, and features returning characters like Fragile and Higgs. The narrative delves deeper into the metaphysical concept of the beach, an afterlife-like dimension, and explores themes influenced by the COVID-19 pandemic, such as isolation and human connection. Crimson Desert is an upcoming open-world action-adventure game developed by Pearl Abyss, the creators of Black Desert Online. Set in the war-torn medieval continent of Pywell, players will follow Cliff McDuff, a mercenary leader of the Greymanes, as he navigates through political turmoil and battles formidable foes. The game promises a rich narrative experience with dynamic combat mechanics, including melee and ranged attacks, parrying, and the use of special abilities. Players can expect a variety of activities such as exploration, puzzle solving, and engaging in large-scale battles. The game utilizes the proprietary Black Space engine, aiming to deliver high-fidelity graphics and immersive environments.
Will restore the disrupted province.
For those who have died,
for those who have survived.
John Carpenter's Toxic Commando is an upcoming cooperative first-person shooter developed by Saber Interactive and published by Focus Entertainment. Inspired by the over-the-top action and horror of 1980s cinema, the game combines intense combat with a campy buddy movie vibe. Set in the near future, the game's narrative revolves around a disastrous experiment to harness the Earth's core, which inadvertently unleashes the Sludge God, a monstrous entity that transforms the environment into a toxic wasteland and turns humans into undead creatures. Mafia: The Old Country is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Hangar 13 and published by 2K Games. Serving as a prequel to the original Mafia series, the game is set in early 1900s Sicily, specifically in the fictional town of San Celeste. Players will follow the story of Enzo Favara, who transitions from a life of hardship in sulfur mines to becoming a member of the Torrisi crime family. The game emphasizes a deep, linear narrative and is built using Unreal Engine 5, promising enhanced visual fidelity. Voice acting will be available in multiple languages, including Sicilian, to maintain authenticity.
I swear my loyalty to this family. My flesh has to burn like this saint. If I do not keep my oath. Welcome, Enzo.
Vampire. The Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by the Chinese Room and published by Paradox Interactive. Set in modern-day Seattle, players assume the role of an elder vampire, navigating a complex web of vampire clans and human factions. The game emphasizes player choice, allowing for different playstyles and narrative outcomes based on decisions made throughout the game. Combat mechanics are tailored to the selected vampire clan, offering unique abilities and strategies. The game has undergone several delays to ensure a polished experience, with the development team focusing on bug fixes, stability, and performance enhancements.
How uninvited. There had better be a reason.
If I were a betting man, I'd say the heads are just starting to roll. And I am a betting man.
As of now, there is no official announcement regarding the development or release of Halo 7. While fans eagerly anticipate the next installment in the Halo franchise, 343 Industries has not provided any concrete details about a sequel to Halo Infinite. Speculation suggests that a potential release could occur between 2026 and 2028, but this remains unconfirmed. The franchise continues to expand through updates to Halo Infinite and other media projects, but a new mainline game has yet to be officially revealed. Gothic 1 Remake is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Alchemia Interactive and published by THQ Nordic. This faithful remake of the 2001 classic transports players back to the Valley of Minds, offering a reimagined experience with modern graphics and gameplay enhancements. Built using Unreal Engine 5, the game features a dynamic, living world where NPCs follow daily routines, and the environment responds to player actions. Combat has been modernized for fluidity while retaining the essence of the original system. The narrative has been expanded to fill in gaps from the original, providing a more cohesive story.
The inhabitants of the colony carry out a variety of activities, while nature, rich in all its diversity, lives out its own rhythm. All this gives the impression that this world can exist without the player. Explore the colony on your own and enjoy the unprecedented freedom this open world offers. In true RPG fashion, you decide when and where you go next. Meet numerous interesting characters, understand their inner motivations, and earn their respect by completing a series of elaborate quests.
Days Gone Remastered is an enhanced version of the original 2019 action-adventure game developed by Bend Studio. Set in a post-apocalyptic Oregon, players follow Deacon Saint, John, a former outlaw biker, as he navigates a world overrun by feral creatures known as freakers. This remastered edition offers improved graphical fidelity, increased foliage draw distance, enhanced shadow and lighting quality, and support for Tempest 3D audio. Players can choose between quality mode for higher resolution or performance mode for improved frame rates.
We don't have hope for a better life or for a future that matters. The hell are we fighting for?
Soulframe is an upcoming free-to-play action hybrid MMORPG developed by Digital Extremes, the creators of Warframe. Set in a fantasy universe distinct from Warframe's sci-fi setting, Soulframe emphasizes themes of nature, restoration, and exploration. The game features open-world co-op gameplay, allowing players to immerse themselves in a richly detailed environment. While specific gameplay mechanics are still under development, the developers have showcased a 25-minute gameplay demo, providing insights into the game's direction and aesthetic. Squadron 42 is an upcoming single-player space combat and adventure game developed by Cloud Imperium Games. Set in the expansive Star Citizen universe, players assume the role of a rookie pilot in the United Empire of Earth Navy, engaging in both intense space dogfights and ground-based combat missions. The game boasts a cinematic narrative experience featuring a star-studded cast including Mark Hamill, Gary Oldman, Gillian Anderson, and Andy Serkis. After years of development, the game reached a feature-complete status in October 2023 and is currently in the polishing phase.
Each and every one of you has proven yourself time and again. We will not lose the system. We will not fall back. We will win!
MindsEye is an upcoming single-player action-adventure thriller developed by Build a Rocket Boy, the studio founded by former Grand Theft Auto producer Leslie Benzies. Set in the dystopian desert metropolis of Red Rock City, players follow Jacob Diaz, a former soldier equipped with a mysterious neural implant called MindsEye, as Jacob seeks to uncover the origins of his implant and his troubled past. He becomes entangled in a conflict between powerful figures like tech mogul Marco Silva and the city's ambitious mayor, Shiva Vega. The game offers a faux open-world experience, focusing on a tightly crafted narrative that unfolds like a binge-worthy TV series.
Every day we get to test the existential potential of man with machine.
This city loves me, Marco. I can spin this like I always do.
I will not let them fucking stop me!
Ananta, formerly known as Project Mugen, is an upcoming free-to-play urban open-world RPG developed by Naked Rain and published by NetEase. Set in the sprawling metropolis of Nova City, players assume the role of an elite agent within the Anti-Chaos Directorate, tasked with investigating supernatural anomalies and combating a force known as Chaos. The game features a vibrant, anime-inspired aesthetic with a dynamic day-night cycle and procedurally generated cities. Players can traverse the environment using various methods, including parkour, grappling, driving, and even transforming weapons into vehicles. Instinction is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Hashbane Interactive. Set in a prehistoric world, players will navigate through lush environments teeming with dinosaurs and ancient creatures. The game emphasizes exploration, puzzle-solving, and combat, offering a cinematic experience inspired by titles like Dino Crisis and Tomb Raider. Built using Unreal Engine 5, Instinction aims to deliver high-fidelity visuals and immersive gameplay. Players can expect a single-player campaign with additional modes such as Rabid Horde, where they face waves of enemies, and Explore mode for a more relaxed experience. Neverness to Everness is an upcoming free-to-play supernatural urban open-world action RPG developed by Hada Studio, known for Tower of Fantasy. Set in the city of Hetero, players assume the role of an unlicensed anomaly hunter working with the antique shop Ibon to investigate urban mysteries. The game features a third-person perspective, allowing players to control different characters with unique skills called Esper abilities. Traversal includes running, jumping, sprinting, climbing, swimming, and driving various vehicles, with a regenerating stamina bar limiting special movements. Customization options extend to vehicles and housing, offering a blend of exploration, combat, and lifestyle elements. Project S is an upcoming third-person shooter developed and published by Lionheart Studio. Set in a post-apocalyptic sci-fi world, the game draws stylistic comparisons to Death Stranding and gameplay similarities to titles like The Division and The First Descendant. Players will confront an invasion of massive alien creatures, striving to maintain control over the last line of defense and uncover a potential means to repel the extraterrestrial threat. Developed using Unreal Engine 5, Project S aims to deliver high-quality graphics and immersive art design. The game is expected to support cross-play functionality.
살기 위해 서로를 죽이는 절망이 펼쳐졌어. 그렇지만 무너진 도시에서 키를 찾고 탈출해. 이제 우리의 세상을 되찾게 될 거야.
Thorgal is an upcoming action-adventure RPG developed by Mighty Koi, based on the renowned Franco-Belgian comic series created by Jean Van Hamme and Grzegorz Rosinski. Players will embody Thorgal Egerson, a Viking warrior of extraterrestrial origin, navigating a world steeped in Norse mythology and fantasy elements. The game promises an immersive narrative experience, allowing players to engage in combat, exploration, and decision-making that will influence the story's outcome. Set in a richly detailed environment, Thorgal aims to capture the essence of the original comics while providing a modern gaming experience. Of Ash and Steel is an upcoming third-person, open-world action RPG developed by Fire and Frost Studios and published by TinyBuild. Set in the medieval fantasy realm of the Kingdom of the Seven, players will explore a vast island teeming with hidden treasures, underwater caves, and formidable foes. The game emphasizes exploration without a traditional marker system, encouraging players to discover quests and secrets organically. Combat involves a combination of melee weapons, bows, and magical abilities, with character customization affecting interactions with NPCs. Developed using Unreal Engine 4, Of Ash and Steel aims to blend classic RPG elements with modern design sensibilities.
And hard work won't save you either. Yes, the glory of our ancestors has long been buried in ash. The fine folk here keep asking for more. And trust me, their appetites can never be sated. Fear has seeped into the very soil.
A Silent Desolation is an upcoming third-person survival game developed by SHK Interactive, a solo developer. Set on a post-apocalyptic Earth centuries after humanity's exodus, players assume the role of a lone interstellar traveler who crash lands on the desolate planet. The primary objective is to survive by managing resources like oxygen and energy, crafting tools, and rebuilding an abandoned launch base to facilitate escape. The game emphasizes exploration, allowing players to uncover secrets and lost technologies while facing environmental hazards such as radiation and acid rain. Pioner is an upcoming open-world MMO first-person shooter developed by GFA Games. Set in a post-apocalyptic Soviet-era island, the game offers a blend of PvE and PvP experiences within a 50-square-kilometer map. Players can engage in story-driven quests, faction missions, and dynamic events that influence relationships and unlock rewards. The game emphasizes realism, featuring survival mechanics such as hunger and rest, and omits traditional health bars and character levels. Combat is intense, with designated PvP zones known as Shadowlands, offering high-stakes encounters. Players can align with various factions, each with unique characters and rewards, and customize weapons using a diverse crafting system. Ertugrul of Ulukayin is an action-adventure game developed by Tekden Studio inspired by the historical figure Ertugrul Bey, father of Osman IV, the founder of the Ottoman Empire. Set in the medieval Middle East, players assume the role of Ertugrul, navigating political intrigue, engaging in combat, and exploring vast landscapes. The game emphasizes a narrative-driven experience, allowing players to partake in significant events from Ertugrul's life, including forming alliances and battling adversaries. The developers aim to provide an immersive historical experience, blending factual events with engaging gameplay mechanics.
Onu kurtarmalıyım.
Tasa etmeyesin yiğidim. Sungur Tekin başının çaresine bakar. Rakibini katiyen hafife almamalısın Ertuğrul.
The Duskbloods is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by From Software, known for titles like Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Announced during a Nintendo Direct presentation on April 2nd, 2025, the game is set to be a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive. Players will control characters known as Bloodsworn, each possessing unique weapons and abilities, engaging in various competitive and cooperative scenarios. The game's Gothic and steampunk aesthetics, combined with its focus on blood rituals and moon imagery, have drawn comparisons to Bloodborne.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon-to-depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Mixtape is an upcoming narrative adventure game developed by Beethoven and Dinosaur, the creators of The Artful Escape, and published by Annapurna Interactive. Set on the last night of high school, the game follows three friends as they embark on one final adventure together. Players will experience a series of dreamlike vignettes, each tied to a specific song, allowing them to relive formative memories such as skateboarding, attending parties, and watching fireworks. Mixtape is designed to evoke the highs and lows of adolescence, capturing the essence of teenage friendship and the bittersweet feelings of growing up. Revenge of the Savage Planet is an upbeat, satirical, action-adventure sci-fi game developed and published by Raccoon Logic Studios, Inc. As a sequel to Journey to the Savage Planet, this installment expands upon its predecessor with more planets, gear, creatures, and humor. Players assume the role of an explorer abandoned on an alien planet after being deemed redundant by their employer, Alta Interglobal. The mission is to explore diverse alien worlds, scavenge resources, upgrade gear, and ultimately seek revenge on the former employer to find a way back to Earth.
Whip some critters to keep them at bay so you or your buddy can punt them off a cliff. Oh, the hilarity that will ensue. Then upgrade that whip so you can grapple launch yourself to new heights. Or better yet, kick a few critters into the air while you and your buddy pick them off with a brand new Griffin Splunker pacifier pistol. It's a homemade skeet shooting game. The Kindred Catalog. You have the tools.